it's Tiffanys Content with your 4 days of Christmas weather. That's right, only 4 days left until Christmas, and we're doing the Christmas countdown. Right now, we're facing more darker days than ever for the year. That's right, we're going into the winter solstice, and it starts today, December 21st. So that means days are going to be darker, shorter, and you know that means colder. Now let's take a look at those current temperatures, and it's still cold over there in those mountains by the Great Falls and also the upper northeast, but then look at the south starting to warm up with 67 degrees, and then you get some moderate temperatures coming out of Texas. Let's take a look at what it feels like today. Look at that. It feels like 0 degrees over there in upper northeast in Maine. That is so cold over there. That's from that Great Lake effect still lingering around. And look at the frost freeze temperatures. It's starting to ease up just a little bit from earlier this week, but we still have some dips down there in the south with some colder temperatures. Now let's take a look at that snow depth for today. Again, right over there by the Great Falls, over there by that mountains, you get the deepest snow depth, 24 inches. Look at the current watches. As I've been telling you all week, that flooding has started in California and actually starting to move on into Arizona and New Mexico. Heavy wind over there as well and fog. Now let's take a look at the excessive rainfall for today. And yes, it's definitely over there, right where we were talking about, where it's all trying to lead up to that Gulf Coast. Let's take a look at the action, and it's all definitely starting to, ease on down into that Gulf Coast, trying to bring some severe weather for Christmas in the Gulf Coast. And you see the Northwest have that mixed precipitation. And let's look at the surface weather map, and you can see all those fronts are starting to interact with each other, and you see that cold front starting to dip down there, definitely bringing in some winter storms. And that's probably where the most snow will be at for Christmas, right where that lower pressure is starting to form. So let's take a look at what's going on for today as well. Again, that California with those severe rain and mixed precipitation, thunderstorms, a lot of things going over there. They even had that winter storm over there in California, bringing in some rain, and this is when you'll start to see that lower pressure starting to form and bring in that snow that'll probably try to stick around for Christmas Eve and maybe even try to stick around for Christmas. Now this is the total snowfall for the next few days, and that is starting from today until the next few days of total snowfall accumulated. It's not very much, and hopefully it'll stick around so you can have a white Christmas. This is today's precipitation. You can see right in California and into Texas again, and this is the next few days. And just look at that. Definitely going to bring some storms for Christmas over there in the Gulf Coast. So we're watching Florida and Texas and Louisiana for that. Let's take a look at the GFS run for today. We're going to run it right into Christmas and see just how much snow will we get for Christmas. So this is Christmas Eve, and you'll see that snow is trying to come in, but will it stick around? Not really. You see it's starting to fade away already, and then that front is starting to build up in the Gulf of Mexico, and that'll be the big thing for Christmas. This is Christmas Eve. This is the snow that'll be coming in Christmas Eve. So we're wondering if it'll stick around for Christmas Day. And right now, this is what it looks like for Christmas Day on the map. And again, just a little bit of snow there, still in the West Coast, a little bit coming through Minnesota, a little bit in Nebraska, and some sprinkles in Wyoming and Colorado. But right now, we're going into the darkest days of the year. It's our winter solstice starting today, December 21st at 9:27 p.m. Days will be shorter, darker, and you know what that means, even colder. So make sure that you're geared up and ready for our winter solstice. So right now, looking at that cloud cover, it's definitely cloudy over there in the Gulf of Mexico, leading up to that big storm that we may have for Christmas in Texas, Louisiana, and Florida. A little bit of cloud cover over there in California, but definitely more clear skies. So make sure that you're staying tuned to Tiffanys content. I'm going to keep you updated on your Christmas weather. We're doing the countdown over here, and I really appreciate everyone for tuning in, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you. It's Tiffanys content. Like, share, subscribe.